What's good, traders? Welcome to another day in the bootcamp. And if you're new to the bootcamp, make sure you like and subscribe. If you would like to join the community, make sure you click the link in the description below. Today, guys, I want to just do a little check-in with you guys. It's the last month of the year, and most of us, when it comes to last month of the year, it's holiday season, and you got New Year's celebration season. But for us, we need to lock in, right? And I don't want to be the guy that tells you to lock in when everyone's having fun. But in reality, guys, if you want to succeed, you need to lock in. Like, everyone else is going to be partying, everyone else is going to be going out and about, everyone else is going to be celebrating. And I'm not saying that you don't celebrate, but what I'm saying is whatever momentum you had in November, in September, October, right? Whatever momentum you had, you need to push through, right? And so it doesn't matter. And right now, we're just looking at the markets, and the markets is moving crazy. It's NFP day today, and it's moving very, very crazy. And you can just see gold smacking down. But just talking about, continuing with just pushing through, guys. Like, I was speaking to the Discord members literally the other day, and I was just saying that I know it's December, and I know that it's time for you to put your feet up and look at what you've done this year. But let's be honest, guys, like, not all of us are at where we want to reach. For example, like me, I am nowhere near where I want to be, right? And I specifically put the boot camp during this period because I know most of us are going to watch it, and then December comes, and it's gonna be holidays. I am not going to stop uploading. I'm not going to stop helping you guys, but you guys need to continue watching, learning, and executing. You can't learn in this game, you can't execute in this game if you have stopped, right? So I want you guys to just, lock in for a few more days. Literally, it's a few more days, and start your year strong. Start it strong. Make sure that whatever you're doing correctly. If you're hitting the gym, continue hitting the gym. Don't stop. Like, I've had a few lazy days, for the past week. Obviously, trying to continue with the boot camp and trading and editing and all that. It gets tiring, guys. It does get tiring. And I'll be honest, I haven't been to the gym, but I've got weights at home, so I'll be pushing weight at home. But we need to continue with what we're doing, and we need to continue that energy and just push through, guys. Like, honestly, you got this. Like, the fact that you are on this video right now and you're listening to me, it shows to me that you actually do have it in you. You just got to continue and don't give up. A lot of people give up in December. They stop their dreams for a second, and they're just like, oh, we'll just start in January. Everyone goes, new year, new me. But the thing is right, like, when you're running a race, you don't look at the finish line and then slow down. You look at the finish line and you speed up, and you're trying to, rush through that ribbon, right? And that's the same with every year. Everyone says new year, new me. Everyone says that. But reality is, what does that even mean? What does that mean, new year, new me? You should be continuing off the legacy that you had in the previous year. So if you want to be the best trader in the game, if you want to get funded, if you want to become financially free, if you want to retire your parents, if you want to go and buy a supercar, if you want to go buy a luxury apartment, or whatever it is, whatever your ambitions are, if you have not reached that point yet, you need to continue. You need to keep pushing. You need to keep going, because no one's there to help you guys. Nobody, right? No matter how hard you try and get some sort of handouts from other people, no one's gonna hold your hand to the finish line. You got to do it yourself. When it comes to the markets, it's you versus everyone else. It's not you versus you, it's you versus everyone else. Everyone else is in this market. Everyone else is going to be trading. Everyone else is going to be putting that time in. Everyone else is going to be hitting that gym. Everyone else is waking up and making their bed and doing the thing. Do you have it in you to do it too? Do you have it in you to do better than them? Right? I always do like a self-assessment with myself, like at the end of the year or end of the month. I like tell myself, okay, this month, like, did I do well? Like November, we crushed it with the Discord server. We hit profits, we smashed it with the numbers, we're smashing it with the boot camp, and with my businesses and everything is doing really, really well. It's like it was a good month, but I always think to myself, how can I execute things better? How can I be better? How can I be a better version of myself? What flaws do I have? Not a lot of us, we don't actually look at our flaws. We don't actually look into it and we don't self-assess, you know? And I want to really kind of trigger your brain into thinking that it's time for you to self-assess. It's time to look at yourself. Maybe not every single day because you don't want to be self-obsessed, but maybe just even every week or every month or bi-weekly, right? And you just self-assess. You just look at yourself, you look at your journal, you look at your notes, and you see, okay, cool, this month, how was it? What was going on? You know, did I wake up on time? Did I do what I needed to do? Did I do all the tasks that I needed to do? If I don't do the task, why didn't I do the task? What was making me feel this type of way and trying to improve, right? So for example, with me, I wanna make it to the 5 a.m. club, but I don't want to be tired at 5 a.m., right? But the only way I can get to the 5 a.m. club is waking up on time and doing the things, right? And I'm heavy on schedule, guys. I'm heavy on schedule. Like I hate not having a system when it comes to scheduling. And that's like something that I've always been, you know, when you live by yourself, like when you even with my girlfriend, I always tell her, like, you know, schedule, let's do something, you know, because when you don't live with your parents, you know, usually your parents will wake you up, you know, you got to make your bed. If you don't make your bed, your parents will force you. When you live alone, you know, you got it on yourself, you know. And so, you know, me and my girlfriend, we have no parents here, you know, we are doing everything on our own. And so we got to motivate ourselves, we got to motivate each other. And you know, some of you might not have that, some of you might be by yourself, some of you might be with your partner, or some of you might be with your parents, right? And so it doesn't matter though, whatever situation you're in, you got to just motivate yourself regardless, right? You got to just do it yourself regardless, because at the end of the day, guys, like no one's going to push you through that race. No one's going to, you know, everyone might support you, guide you, or whatever it is, but reality is you got to finish off the year the correct way. And so like if you guys are not doing what you need to do, like lock in, like watch this video and lock in, like listen to my words, what I'm saying, and actually lock in, you know, because this last 30 days of the year, it's not the 30 days where you slack. These last 30 days are going to determine how your next year is going to be. If you want to start your year off lazy, if you want to start your year off tired, and you want to start your year off as I'm gonna take a break. It's festival season, and you know, trading's gonna come here. We go. You don't want it because there's someone else out there that is putting in that time. There's someone else out there that doesn't care about partying, that doesn't care about going and celebrating. And I'm not saying, guys, you don't celebrate whatever you celebrate, you know, if it's your religion or whatever it is. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, don't just stop what you're doing. You know, yes, this month is, you know, the month of celebrations and the month of looking back at the year to see how great it was, but not all of us is at that level to look back and say, oh, everything's going great. You know, even though my trading journey, I've been very, you know, profitable. We thank God, you know, we're very profitable. This year alone, we've had crazy numbers, right? But I still will lock in and I'm still going to look back. I'm going to look back at this year and I'm going to see, okay, what could I have done better? What could I have done better, and how can I execute things differently? A lot of us don't look at that. And that's what's going to separate you from successful people. You know, I've spoken to many entrepreneurs, many, you know, very wealthy traders, wealthy entrepreneurs, and even, you know, people who are on the come up. I've spoken to them and they all have the same characteristics. It's that they always self-assess themselves. You know, they always look and see, how can I improve in whatever I'm doing? So if you are watching this video right now, I want you to think about, like, this year, when did I really start to lock in? Did I start to lock in at the beginning of the year, or did I start to lock in near the middle or the end? Right? Where? Where did you start to lock in? And those months that you missed, why did you miss it? Was it because you weren't locked in? Was it because you didn't have the right motivation? Were you not guided right? But what was it? And if you're new to your journey, if you're new to trading, if you're new to this journey of becoming financially free or becoming the best version of yourself, I'm so heavy on trying to be the best version of myself, right? And if you're on that journey too, you know, think about it as how am I always going to improve? I always tell my members as well, and I'm going to tell you guys, there's a book called Atomic Habits, and a lot of us are trying to just get, instantaneously get to the level where we want to get to. But the problem is that we do that, and we can do it instantaneously. It's literally, you can wake up on the good side of the bed and tell yourself, I am going to be going to the gym. I'm going to eat good food. I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna listen to positive affirmations, right? The thing is, you can do that for one day. You can do it for 2 days. But do you have it in you to do it every single day? Do you have it in you to turn up every single day? Not everyone has it in them. And that's why people fail in the markets. People don't fail in the markets because they lost money. People fail in the markets because they quit, right? And no one wants to agree to that. But the reality is a lot of people gave up. Okay, and I'm just gonna take it back a year or so. I went to university and I was trading very well. Like, when I say very well, I'm exceptionally well. I still look at my videos back in 2021 to see like how amazing of a trader I was, right? And for some reason, when I went to university, and I blame myself for it, I'm not going to blame others, I fell off. I stopped trading. I just didn't want to trade. It wasn't anything, I didn't want to trade because it wasn't like I hated trading. It wasn't anything like that. Like, I was still here and there thinking about it, but I didn't trade for like 9 months straight. And during those 9 months, I did everything that I told myself I'm not going to do. You know, I went to the parties. I wasn't actually focused on my future. I was living in the now. And it's so good to live in the now, but you need to focus on your future too. And so when I locked in again, the first question I asked myself is, how am I going to continue this motivation, this drive to continue, because I've already stopped for 9 months? How am I gonna, I kept relating myself how I was a year or two ago. And it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy because a year or two ago was a completely different situation. I had a completely different drive. I wanted, like, it was completely different, right? So when I locked back in, it was much harder, way harder, way, way harder. So if you guys are out there and you're trying to slack in December, when it comes to January, you think that it's going to be easy. It's going to be even harder because now you got to catch up because everyone else out there is still running that race. Everyone else out there is still pushing through. Everyone else out there is still doing what you're not doing. So do what others are doing and do it better too, right? There's always someone out there doing better than you. And that's just a fact, right? There's no one out there that's at the top, but there's always someone out there doing better than you, making more money than you. And you gotta not compete with them, but you gotta look at it as, how am I going to reach that level and continue? Okay. And if it means, you still be patient, but if it means that you go extra hard on yourself for these last 30 days because you know that you want to start off the year great, do it. It's only 30 days. That's all it is. It's only 30 days, literally, guys. Literally 30 days. It's not long. It's literally, we're almost there. It's the last leg of the year. Don't waste it. Okay. And for those of you that are locked in already, for those of you who are really in the zone right now, props to you guys. You're doing amazing. Continue and, keep going. Don't stop. And if you ever need any type of motivation or you ever need any type of, support, if it comes to mindset, psychology, trading, I've read so many books about mindset, psychology, psychology within the market, psychology within money, psychology within finances, and so forth. That's kind of the genre that I go for. And, I've also gone for a lot of trading books as well. I've read a lot about book trading and I've watched a load of videos. I've been in courses. So it's like, in, even if you can't find the answer, there's always someone there that can give you the answer. So don't be afraid to ask me questions. Don't be afraid to comment down below, even if it's like starting a conversation with another subscriber and another subscriber. If you're watching and you see in the comments that someone needs the extra help, like, actually go and help, like that will be the best thing. I really want to build this community and make this the best community. And guys, like I really want you guys to, be part of this community, right? The goal for 2025 is I want to take over the industry. Well, not really take over the industry because the industry is already very, very good when it comes to trading, but I want to be present in the industry of trading. Right now, we're really, really at a good level, but I want to get to a level where we're spreading awareness to every trade out there, and giving the good information and giving the good positive vibes out there, right? And so 2025, our mission is to reach out to every single trader or not trader, doesn't matter. Reach out to every single person out there and let them know that the trading industry is great. And I know a lot of TikToks, scammy, and it makes us look bad, but reality is there's actually successful traders in there, and there's actually a good group of us that actually do make money, and we do things for the greater good. And yes, people might think, people might hate on that, but that's fine, that's cool. We should be the community where we support each other, help each other out, and we should be the community that keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, and don't stop. Literally, don't stop until the money stops. And money don't stop. So money doesn't sleep, money doesn't wake up, money is always active. So if money's always active, we should always be active. And yes, get some rest as well. Be ready for next year, because 2025, guys, is going to be a crazy. I got so much coming for you guys, for you, valuable content, valuable assets that I can give you guys, and information I can give you guys. So 2025 is going to be a great, great year. But right now, just lock in for the next few days, and it's going to pay off so well. Like if it's not, if you don't hear it from anyone else, hear it from me. Like lock in, and you're going to see that it's going to pay off way better. A lot of us want to rush the process, but imagine like the process of going to school, right? You put in like a few, I think it's like 3-4 years in university, then you put another 2 years in getting a master's degree. That's already like 5 years, right? 5 years in the education system. After 5 years, you go look for a job. Probably takes a year or two to get a job, right? That's when you first get your good income job. So it's taken around 7 to 8 years. Trading can cut that in half. Trading can really, you can really get to 6 figures, 7 figures within around 4 or 5 years. Now might not be 4 or 5 years, might take 10 years, might take, I'm in my fifth year of trading, right? I'm in my fifth year of trading, and next year I want to hit the 7 figure mark. That's really my mission, my goal. I really want to hit the 7, and then once I hit the 7, then the 8 will come. But looking back at my journey, I've noticed that when I started off on a small desk, I started off with a little computer, and then I expanded. Now I've got, a really good setup. We've got plants in the back, and it's great, right? So literally, guys, keep going. It's gonna pay off. It's going to be great. Even if you didn't get, you didn't pass your funded account this last month, don't give up. Keep going. Even if you blown your account, keep going. Like, don't stop, because the only way you're gonna lose is if you quit. And you guys are not losers. You guys are not quitters. So there's no way that you're gonna stop. You're gonna keep going. You're going to keep making money, and you're gonna keep prospering as a person and becoming a better person. The goal is, the mission is not to be filthy rich. The mission is to be a better person, and also alongside that is have money. Right. So not only we want to be good people, but we also want to make money, right? We're part of the markets. It's understandable. We want to make money, but also is to be a better version of ourselves, right? That means you're hitting the gym. That means you're padding up your diet. Like literally, guys, delete social media off your phone. Delete all the takeaway apps off your phone. Delete all those numbers that are not necessary on your phone. Like literally delete them. Like right now, like after this video, go through your phone, delete all the unnecessary junk that's on your phone. Because I know you've got some unnecessary information, unnecessary things, unnecessary people in your phone. Delete them. Like literally delete them, cut them out of your life, lock in and focus, right? You know, we are officially ending 2024 on a good note, and we're going to be doing great. You're part of this boot camp, and you're part of the success journey, right? This is the journey of success. This is not the journey of we're going to trade for a few years and then give up. No, no, no. This is a journey of success. We are going to make it in the trading industry. We're gonna make it in this journey, right? We're gonna make it. And I just wanna, before I end the video, I just want you guys to like write down in the comments down below, like literally write down 1 or 2 or 3 goals that you have for 2025. Like literally write it down so that when 2025 ends, you guys can look back at this video and see if you conquered and hold yourself accountable. So write down, go right now, comments down below, write down 2 to 3, can even be 1, doesn't matter, the goals that you have for 2025. I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure you write down the goals that you have for 2025. And I'm gonna see you guys on Monday, guys. Yep, I'm gonna see you guys in the next few days because I don't record on Sundays. But I hope you have a good trading week. I hope you had a great trading week. I hope you have a great trading month. And if you want to be part of the community, click the link in the description below. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next bootcamp.